If it's in Hampton Roads, it's on the Hampton Roads Show.
Good Wednesday morning, everybody, and welcome to the Hampton Roads Show. Our live audience today is from the Blessed Sacrament Catholic Church in Norfolk, and coming up a little later, we'll find out about their Sunday concert series.
And in the kitchen today, Chef Rick Overby from Ruth's Chris Steakhouse is here, and he's here to show us how to make their classic cheesecake, the perfect finish to a Ruth's Chris dinner.
Plus, winter is on the way. We're talking with the folks from American Mechanical about how you can keep your home warm and comfortable, no matter how cold it gets outside.
And, of course, our friends from Bayport Credit Union are here to tell us how you can get a free Thanksgiving turkey for you and another one donated to the food bank in your honor in less than 5 minutes.
That's a great deal. Turkey and help somebody in need. That's
yeah.
awesome.
What, Thanksgiving's only almost like a week and a half?
2 weeks away?
Yeah, less than 2 weeks away.
Let's go 2 weeks. Let's go 2
2
weeks.
weeks.
Because our
That's good.
minds are all on the election.
That's good, yeah.
History made once again last night.
Yeah, a lot of folks, stayed up into the wee hours of the morning, closely watching those states as well as those battleground states. Virginia was one that a lot of the commentators kept talking about, but of course, in the end, President Obama gets another 4 years in
There you
office.
have it. 4 more years. President Obama wins narrowly against Mitt Romney, and it came down to the wire, and every vote counted, it seemed, and an amazing night to see democracy at work. Really
Unprecedented numbers, too, for voter turnout in Virginia. I mean, we had crews out in the field, some folks standing in line 3, 4, 5 hours to cast their vote. Of course, folks who got in line after 7 p.m. were still eligible to vote, but there was some confusion as far as why they had to wait so long, but I just think that maybe they did not expect that much voter turnout. But it was a presidential election, so you never know, maybe for next time around. But battleground states, and the states that were still too close to call, Florida was one that they were looking at as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of neat that the day after, now you're starting to play Monday morning quarterback. What did Mitt Romney do wrong? Where did it go wrong for him? I believe both Obama and Romney ran really good campaigns.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that some mistakes were made. Obama certainly captured the women's vote, the gender vote. 55% voted for him, and for only 44% for Romney. The Latino vote also
Minority
went
vote,
to Obama.
And young people.
Yeah. And then you look about the advertising, the negative ads, and you wonder about that one captured moment where Romney was with that group talking about 47% of Americans. And you wonder how much that had to do with the election. But it was a neat process, seeing democracy at work.
It was, and of course they congratulated each other. A lot of folks, I think it was the economy that kind of put folks over the edge, and President Obama in his victory speech did say, I heard you, and so now it's, are they all going to work together? How are they going to reach across the party lines and come together as one? So, but yeah, it was a long, hard-fought campaign, and I bet they're exhausted. Can you imagine what their day is today?
They both looked tired last night. And I know a lot of voters are tired as well. And you got to, give it up to voters here in Hampton Roads who stood in line for hours, stood in the rain, stood and waited and waited to cast their vote. And that just goes to show that the citizens of Hampton Roads are top notch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thumbs up to the voters
Yes.
for doing their duty.
Coming out in numbers.
Okay, so, of course, there were a lot of winners and losers last night in the election process, but how about this? Marijuana legalized for recreational use in Washington and Colorado, putting the war on drugs to just a little bit behind a little bit. Makes you wonder what is going on in this country when 2 states vote for recreational use of marijuana. Pretty interesting how that came about. Both ballot issues would legalize recreational marijuana for only adults 21 and older, and says that you are able to grow it like 6 pot plants apiece. Now, this is has to pass. The federal government is going to have its say in this.
Right.
There's a lot of issues still to come before they can actually do this, because it is illegal still. But states have said, people in the states said, hey, we want it as recreational use.
I mean, recreation, people are so divided on this topic. A lot of folks are like, why not legalize it, but then they have those folks that, again, it's going into the war on drugs. I mean, it's just it's one of those things, if it's legalized, when it starts to get abused and things start to happen, then what?
18 states have said it's okay to use for medical reasons. 18 states. Now there are 2 saying recreational use. Oregon also voted on it for recreational use, but voted it down.
Oh, they did?
Yes, but 2, and then that sort of has opened the door. What next?
Exactly.
You
I don't know.
What next?
But I just have a feeling we're going to get tons and tons of comments on this topic.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Colorado Governor Jim Hickenbach said that this will be a complicated process, but we intend to follow through. That is the federal government. He also said that federal law still says marijuana is an illegal drug, so don't break out the Cheetos or Goldfish too quickly. Kind of a little dig there to the munchies.
Yeah.
Kind of a dig. So they're having a little bit of fun with it, but it's a very serious topic.
It is, but be interesting to see the comments that we get on that. But what also is serious is passing a school bus, you know, when it has kids on board and they have the stop sign out for a reason. You're not supposed to jump up onto a curb.
Can't do that.
Lady. This is video right here. Clear as day. She drives up onto the sidewalk passing the school bus with kids on board. Her name is Sheena Harden. She's 32 years old. She pleaded no contest to charges for not stopping for a school bus and reckless operation on a street highway. Oh, the okie doke came to her. The police officer caught her, and then she, in turn, was sentenced to wear an idiot sign for the next 2 days. Next Monday and Tuesday, she has to wear the sign from 7:45 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. on the sidewalk where she passed the school bus. The judge said, quote, only an idiot drives on the sidewalk to avoid a school bus. So he, in turn, and she's going to have to wear an idiot sign.
Come on, lady, you can't do that.
You can't be that in a hurry that you have to pass the school bus with the kids on board. I mean, what if they're picking up the kids, someone was walking in front. She's lucky that she didn't get, a harsher punishment.
Yeah,
I think that's harsh in itself. She's got to wear the idiot sign.
I think it's great
be on the news.
that a judge would have some fun with it, because he's probably thinking, man, what an idiot. You know what? I'm going to make you wear a sign, and I'm going to single you out.
Yeah.
I think she learned her lesson.
Do you think it was appropriate or not?
What is she thinking?
The judge?
She can't drive around on a
and it was caught on camera, and then the cop got her just like that. Imagine if the cop didn't get her. She might have gotten away.
What state was this? Was this Colorado or Washington?
Ohio. No, it was Cleveland.
I was going to say,
no,
she's smoking in that car?
She wasn't on the recreational. I would hope
crazy.
Not. No, this was in Cleveland, Ohio. She, on the sidewalk, who does that?
People in Cleveland.
So.
Women in Cleveland, but that's just me. She's not giving women drivers a very good name, I can tell you that.
No, she's not.
She set you guys back a little bit.
I don't know what's going on
Sorry.
with that.
Just having a little fun with that. Well, that's it today. Your thoughts on the election, also recreational marijuana use. Wow, and driving on the sidewalk. You can't do that.
Okay, join in on the conversation.
Can't do that.
On our Facebook page or follow us on Twitter at hr_show.
All right.
Were you enthralled with the process last night, as we all were?
Well, yeah, when I was sleeping. I caught some of it. We were checking it out. I was getting ready for bed, and it was impressive. The coverage was very good. The commentary is always interesting, especially now the way they can use those graphics. That really amazes me. Especially,
me too.
On NBC when they can just, by hand touch different states, and I can do that a little bit, but they can do it a lot, and so they can pull up and stretch the maps and
we here in the
Let's
business,
zoom into this county.
we here in the business really are amazed by that.
Yeah,
the graphics were pretty amazing last night.
It was,
and it helps spell it out for everybody too.
It does, yeah. It fleshes things out, really shows things clearly, and it just kind of defines part of the process, that part of the process very well. So. Yeah, it's interesting. And, here we go, another historic day.
We need to get you an ice skating rink to do your weather on.
Right, democracy.
Can we do that?
Put the states out there. Yeah,
squeegee it.
That'd be kind of neat. I can try.
That was neat.
I can skate a little shape of a thunderstorm.
Nor'easter spinning off the coast, ice skates.
Triple axle. All right.
Anyway, is crazy.
Let's take a look at today's weather. We do have some messy weather out there, no doubt about it. Temperatures only in the 40s, wind chills in the 30s. Rain showers on and off, and yes, we're going to see a wintry mix even late this afternoon around the northern neck and eastern shore. Some snow is going to try and mix in. Then tonight, some of that's going to make its way down to possibly the peninsula, middle peninsula, and I wouldn't be surprised on the south side if we see a couple of flakes of snow mixing in with the showers. Nothing should stick, though. Temperatures above freezing, but still, it'll be coming out of the sky. Tomorrow, we'll dry things out in the afternoon, and still looking at a pretty darn good weekend. Highs in the 60s and sunshine both days. All right, so let's see what the pop quiz is today. It's a little toughy. City in Morocco, a very small place, located on the bay, and hard to get there, pretty hard to get there. You need a couple of things to get there, so keep that in mind. TheHamptonRoadshow.com, submit your answer there.
All right, today's winner will receive a family 4-pack of haircuts from Supercuts.
All right, now if you get a haircut, go get some cheesecake. In the kitchen with Chef Rick Overby from Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Virginia Beach. Going a little different today. Don't have the steak and sides, cheesecake.
Yeah, thought I'd show our dessert side. Everyone knows us for our steak and potatoes, obviously, but as everyone knows who does come in and dine with us, that you can finish your dinner off just as strongly as you started it with a nice dessert.
I love it, and cheesecake.
So we have those fresh options available.
It's my favorite dessert.
So yeah, we're going to do cheesecake today. I also brought a couple little samples we'll show a little later of all of our other desserts. But I just wanted to kind of go through the process of making a cheesecake. It's a very classic recipe, very simple. That's what Ruth's Chris is about, fresh ingredients, but done right and using the best ingredients that we can find. So just to get us started.
Well, we're going to get started after the break. Yeah,
yes,
we don't want to give it away. Get ahead of yourself, my friend.
I'm ready to go.
All right, when we come back after the break, we're going to get started.
All right, don't go away. We're just getting started on the Hampton Road Show this morning. Coming up, bringing the stuffing because the folks from Bayport have the turkey. We'll tell you about their 5-minute checking challenge and what turkey has to do with it.
Protecting babies when they're at their most vulnerable. I'm Cheryl Tan with more on preventing SIDS, or sudden infant death syndrome, with ways to help them sleep safely.
With Chef Rick Overby from Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Virginia Beach. We're making a classic cheesecake today.
Yes, yeah, very simple. As you can see, we have the final presentation right here. I wanted to have them set up and ready. It's a long little process getting it going, but very simple to do. Not too hard. Don't be scared or timid to even get started at home. Very simple recipe. So just to get us started, on the batter itself for the cheesecake, what we have here is about 3 pounds of cream cheese.
Okay.
So what I did is I kind of left that out overnight, let it come to room temperature, and we put it in here, and right before we got started, I mixed it up just for a minute, just to get it broken down a little bit.
Okay.
So then I'm going to keep that on low speed, and if you would hand me the sugar.
All right.
We're going to add this is about 1.5 cups of sugar, right there at it. I can't give you all the specifics on the recipes.
Okay, I was going to say you have to leave some secrets.
I have to sign contracts.
Gotcha.
So we get our sugar in, we break that down, and then if you're at home, about 2 minutes or so, and let that beat down.
And this is so much easier with, like, you know, an appliance.
You got a nice little mixer like that instead of whipping it by hand. It can take a little longer.
Taking forever.
So next we'll do the eggs.
Okay.
And the only important thing with the eggs is we're going to do one at a time.
I've seen. Okay.
And you don't want to do all of it at once because you don't want it to all come splashing back on you. But you also want to give it time to incorporate and get really mixed in well.
Okay.
If not, you could.
It could be
So
two in at a
there.
time.
Two in.
know.
Be careful.
I don't know.
But hopefully, pick the speed up a little bit. We'll get that mixed up. One other important thing to do when making any batters or any mixes, anything, if it's bread, if it's anything you're baking, you want to get it really nice and mixed down. Make sure you're getting all your lumps out of there.
Get it all
you want
off
it to
the
be really
sides.
nice and smooth.
Gotcha.
So we're going to scrape that down a little bit. Add a little bit more here.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! And then the last thing is just 4 simple ingredients: cream cheese, eggs, sugar, and vanilla.
Okay.
So it's just a matter of your ratios. That's how it's going to come out creamy, a little more firm. So whip our vanilla in.
It's all right. It's a little bit splatter. We're
Little
good.
splatter.
We're all right.
So with TV magic,
You already have some
we already
batter
have
done.
some. It's whipped up.
I knew it. Look
so
at
as you can see,
Okay.
so this is a nice creamy consistency.
That
And that
looks
would
so
be
good.
just a few more minutes in the mixer. It's exactly what this would look like. So we just take this. That's our batter. We set that aside. Usually let it chill in the refrigerator for about 12 hours.
Okay.
That way it really has time to set up and come back to a nice creamy consistency with the
And
cream
it's
cheese.
so important to work with your cream cheese at room temperature, right? Otherwise,
It makes a
if
big
it's-
difference.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're not going to get all your ingredients mixed in properly. Your sugar takes longer to dissolve into the batter itself. And in the meantime of trying to get that dissolved, you're going to whip in more air. And just
It's
a different
it's
consistency.
Not together.
So this is our graham cracker crust. This is just graham cracker crumbs and butter. We just do enough just to make it to where it holds together a little bit, nice and crumbly.
These are fun little rainbows.
These are nice little personal pans. These are all personal sized desserts at the restaurant.
So you get your own little.
You get your own little pie.
So this is the size that you get when you order.
That's it.
Cheesecake.
So then we put the crust in here. We just kind of take a 1 cup measuring cup. Real fancy.
Yeah, because I used to use the spoon, you know, to flatten it around, and
Just
then
kinda
it
round it
was
around.
Never even. That is like perfect Perfect.
And we can whip
Wow.
up 40 of those in no time.
Look at that.
So then the other big thing with this is put it in the refrigerator for about 10, 15, 20 minutes or so. Let the butter harden up. That'll create
Okay,
a
so you
firm
don't bake
crust.
it.
Not right away.
Ah.
I bake it with the batter itself.
Okay.
So then we would take the batter here, get a little ice cream scoop.
I was gonna say, do you pipe this in? How does it get so
You got a
perfectly
nice little
filled
scoop
in?
here.
Oh my gosh, are you guys watching this at home? You see what's happening. This looks great. It smells delicious too.
Yes. And then we just fill this up about 3/4 of the way. We're going to pop it in the oven at 275 degrees for about 20 minutes, plus or minus a couple minutes, just depending on your oven.
Okay.
What you're looking for when you give it a shake, when it's in the oven, you should get about a size of a quarter right there in the middle. Should have a little shake to it.
Okay.
Pull it out, let it sit, and then it'll be done once it cools down at room temp for about an hour. We'll pop that in.
And then we get to decorate it.
And then when it comes out, we'll be ready to go.
Awesome.
And we'll have some other desserts set up so everybody can see those and kind of get an idea of what we can offer there for dessert.
Sounds good. Perfect timing. All right,
Yeah.
we'll get into all that when we come back in our next cooking segment. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Cheryl Tan joins us now talking babies and SIDS. We turned the clocks back a few days ago, and some of us were able to get an extra hour of sleep.
If our kids let us, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, for new parents, babies aren't always on the same timetable, and so that's why it's so important that moms, dads, and babies get their rest. SIDS Awareness Month just wrapped up, though the message really stands all year long. I sat down with a former Chesapeake nurse, mother, and educator who is passionate about protecting our babies. She shared with me the ways to keep them safe while sleeping when I asked her, "What's your problem?"
SIDS is sudden infant death syndrome, and we have had it in our universe for a very long time.
Carol Hilton, a former nurse and now an educator for new parent classes at Chesapeake Regional Medical Center, can tell you the horror stories.
One is too many, and we're still having them. And most of the time, it is proven that it was just a simple mistake, that mother was exhausted and she put her baby next to her and fell asleep and rolled over on them, or they rolled off the bed.
But Hilton also offers something else, another way.
There's been much research done, to prove that there are certain things now that have definitely saved our babies.
Over the last 2 decades, the American Academy of Pediatrics has been sharing the message, not just to moms and dads, but to grandparents, nannies, and caregivers, that babies must be given a safe sleep environment, which includes placing them on their back for every sleep.
We want to put them in nice, firm mattresses in their own beds. We now are discouraging any bumper pads, and that means breathable ones or any one. And everybody goes to the baby stores and finds all these beautiful things, but that's something that could suffocate a baby, or they could get tangled up in it. We do want them to not sleep with their parents. This is so important. If there's anything anyone can emphasize to a new family, is co-sleeping is not what we want. We want our babies to be placed in their bassinets, their pack and plays that first night.
Here's one problem Hilton sees for new moms.
I made the comment one time, we need to put this in AARP. This is where our grandparents are reading, and this is really important information. When I had children 37 years ago, we put our babies in cribs that maybe we had gotten from our parents, and our cribs were filled with stuffed animals, and they were filled with bumper pads and rattles tied on the side, and we put our babies on their bellies.
A lot of our focus is on sleeping, because parents will say they take the child into bed with them because they want the baby to sleep, and they want to get sleep as well. But you have a way that will encourage sleep with the baby in its own crib.
That's why the swaddling helps them to feel more secure. And we're going to tuck that arm down to their side, and we're going to bring this blanket underneath so that we can kind of snugly put it behind them, so that'll kind of make them feel real tight and real secure. This is how they feel like they're back in the womb.
But then sleeping-wise,
We're going to put
straight
them
on their back.
On their backs.
To reduce the risk of SIDS, pacifiers are encouraged for the first year. Breastfed babies should wait a month before using a pacifier to avoid confusion.
Mothers have been encouraged now not to smoke during their pregnancy. Secondhand smoke is something that we don't want around new babies. This has been a factor of SIDS also. I think these new moms are much more educated than than we were 37 years ago. I mean, they have so much more access to knowledge online, books. We recommend lots of things for them to read. They get overwhelmed, though.
And that can be a problem. There's so much information and everyone likes to share advice to new moms. Hilton teaches classes for new parents twice a month at Chesapeake General Hospital. We'll put more information online about those classes at thehamptonroadshow.com.
Thank you very much, Cheryl. We are in the buzz this morning. So much to talk about, so much to get to.
Stop.
Wait, can we have the spatula or something? Can we lick the bowl?
I got soap. It has soap on it.
He's already
and stuff.
cleaned it. Good grief, man.
What just happened here?
All right.
He started rinsing out the cheesecake batter bowl, and we were all like, no!
Rick.
Especially
Oh
Stephanie,
my
because she
God.
likes raw cookie dough, so we know she likes.
He just doesn't get it
just
around
raw
here, Rick.
batter.
You got to
Yes.
learn, man. You're learning. Okay, he's learning.
All right, we're talking about stop, wait, because you can't pass the school bus.
What is that lady in
There's kids
Cleveland
on there.
thinking?
We've gotten lots of comments. She rode up on the sidewalk, and the police caught her, and she has to now wear an idiot sign at the corner where she
I
was
love it.
stopped.
There she goes.
Thanks to a judge. Jessica says, that's great. There should be more punishments like this. David says, I agree. Shame is a wonderful deterrent. James says, the sign says more than just idiot, and I agree because some people just won't learn otherwise. Do you think she's going to learn her lesson by standing out there for the next 2 days or next week?
Definitely. But
for an
definitely.
hour?
But that's a woman you want to follow around because that's probably just one of the many crazy things she does.
Well, Casey says, it's funny. She says, LOL, I think it's funny, but very unprofessional on the judge's part.
No, I mean, you know, judges have to have some fun too. I mean, he's trying to make a point.
Brent says, I agree. Jana says, I don't see why not. Kelly says, public humiliation is the best kind of shame. Amy Cobb says, yes. Paula Mead says, fantastic. And Tanika says, agree, and she needs to take driving safety and serve some jail time.
I don't know about jail. I mean,
I don't know about jail time.
This is just, this is good enough. She'll learn her lesson.
Yeah, and Sandra says, agreed. Melissa, it is hilarious. Public humility could be an outstanding consequence for the idiocy of her actions. However, her placard should state why she is such an idiot. Well, I'm thinking this will get enough attention that she'll.
Yeah, I think they should
she'll
probably
know why.
take the license away for a little while too.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
because
why
that
not?
wasn't smart on her part. Your hot topic.
My hot topic? My hot topic? Why is it my hot
Because you
topic?
came up with
Okay,
it, I'm just
I
saying.
tell you what, it is really hot and smoky, and for some people, it's just, it's Colorado and Washington.
Yep.
The voters there have voted to legalize recreational use of marijuana. It's not just medical marijuana, but recreational use, saying the limits would be 21 years of age and making people able to grow it as well, 6 plants. And of course, the federal government hasn't had its say yet because it is illegal, but we're wondering what you're saying about it.
Well, Maggie says it should be legalized on a federal level. How much money could be freed up for education, health care, etc.? Cassandra says, I think it's a great idea. Let the people who already smoke the stuff illegally do it legally and tax the heck out of it. Gives the states more money and less money taxpayers have to spend on arrests and keeping them in jail.
High times in Colorado and Washington. They are going to have an influx of people moving there, I would
Kelly
think.
says, I've always thought Colorado was beautiful.
The mountains are green.
And Harry says the alcohol industry does not want to see this.
All right. Thanks for buzzing in this morning. Still ahead on the Hampton Road Show. Before the chill of November sets in, you may want to make sure your home heating is ready for winter. The folks from American Mechanical tell us why in just a few moments.
And don't forget about our pop quiz. Today's winner will receive a family 4-pack of haircuts from Supercuts. Just log on to thehamptonroadshow.com. Click on the pop quiz button on the top right-hand corner of the
Welcome back to the Hampton Road Show, everybody. Our live audience today is from the Blessed Sacrament Catholic Church in Norfolk, and they've just kicked off their 2012-2013 concert series. Here now to tell us more is Greg Marino, Director of Music Ministry. Greg, welcome to the Hampton Road Show.
Thank you.
The concert series is underway. Talk about what has gone on and what do you expect?
It is. We had our first concert in September. We do basically one a month during the academic portion of the year, with the exception of the season of Lent.
Go ahead.
Opened the series with the United States Air Force Heritage of America Band. Next, we had a steel drum orchestra, the Mosaic Steel Orchestra. This coming Sunday, we have Bellissima, which is a 30-member women's choral group. In December, we have a regular. Every year we have the Strolling Silver Strings. You might have heard of them from the Norfolk Public Schools Gifted and Talented program. And that's always a packed church. Have some interesting, we like to vary the offerings, and we have a usually really good attendance.
How do you line up these groups?
Some of them contact us, some of them I contact. And we've had very good success with getting a good variety. That, like I say, there are certain ones, the Strolling Strings come back every year. The season finale in April, I have a group called the Chesapeake Bay Bearcats. They are the members of the former Pat Curtis jazz band.
Nice.
Since Mr. Curtis passed away, these guys still get together every year, and they come, and that's always a good draw as well.
And the response from the parishioners there?
Excellent.
Yeah.
We have a very supportive pastor, Father Joe Metzger, is very supportive of the music program and of the concert series. And I advertise in the Compass and the state Catholic newspaper, the Catholic Virginian, and we usually have a pretty good turnout.
Well, everybody knows that music brings a church to life, especially a Blessed Sacrament. You can find out more about the concert series, Blessed Sacrament Church concert series. The next concert, once again, is Sunday at 4 o'clock. Bellissima. Thank you, Greg. Blessed Sacrament is located at 6400 Newport Avenue. For more information, call 423-8305. Thank you so much, you guys, for coming in this morning. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Stay with us. We're going to check in with Chef Rick Overby from Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Virginia Beach to see how our cheesecakes are coming along, as well as some other desserts. So stick around. You won't want to miss this. We'll be right back. Cheesecake. You have outdone yourself, my friend. I can't even, come over there because it looks just so good.
TV magic is
I
so
don't know what
easy
to
to
do.
do. It just magically comes together over break.
Chef Rick Overby from Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Virginia Beach. All right, so before we talk about all of the desserts that you brought, let's finish off
the cheesecake.
Toppings
So we
or
pulled
whatnot.
it out of the oven, we let it sit for an hour at room temperature. We put it in the fridge for about 6 hours to let it cool. All that was done during the commercial break. So, and then after it was done with that, we let it cool, put it on the plate. We just put a little raspberry sauce, which is just raspberries and sugar, pureed and strained. Put that on the plate with some fresh berries. Obviously, that's, berries are a big thing. We want them nice and fresh.
Right.
You never want to get a bad berry. That's the worst way to end a dinner.
Then
a little sour cream topping, which is sour cream, vanilla, and sugar. And that's just a little tartness to kind of go along with the cheesecake. It really adds a different touch and a different element to the flavors of the cheesecake.
Okay.
So put those together, and that's our classic cheesecake.
That looks amazing.
And I knew it was so good and so simple, we had to bring out the rest of them and show them all
Yes,
off.
please explain what you brought with you.
So this is our chocolate explosion cake. This is by far our #1 seller.
Really?
Cheesecake's close #2, but the chocolate explosion is our #1.
So wait, where does the explosion part come in? Like when you cut into it? Is that where it explodes?
Yeah, right now by the ice cream covering it, you can see a
your
little of the chocolate coming out here. It's just going to explode with the nice little chocolate ganache we have there in the center. Little apple crumb cake, which apple strudel, a lot of people refer it to. That's how we used to call it. We changed the name. Nice apple crumb topping right there on the top. So a nice cinnamon flavor to that.
Okay.
Bread pudding, classic. This was actually one of Ruth's recipes. Just some nice crusty bread, some raisins, some apples, eggs, and milk. Put it all together. And we'll finish it off with a whiskey sauce.
And these are nice sized portions.
These are nice sized portions.
So
those little molds come in handy. It's easily
you make
done
it all
for
in
2.
it. I gotcha.
And then I saved the best one for last, which
Creme
is always a good one
brulee.
to show off. Creme brulee. Yeah, we got a party in here. So if you want to help me on this one,
Okay.
this is involves a little fire. We can fire this off real quick
We
and
love
get it set up.
fire.
So the one thing we want to do is get it evenly coated with the sugar.
Okay.
And this is just a raw sugar you can buy at your grocery store.
Okay.
We'll shake it all around. We're going to dump off the excess because we don't want any burning going on.
All right.
We'll put a little caramel on our plate.
Drizzle makes the comeback.
That's right. And that's just a little kitchen trick.
Oh,
Stop
it
it from
holds
sliding around. So
Yeah.
if you want to take your fire, you just want to start in one spot and evenly go back
All right.
and forth, right on top of it. And you're just going to push this in
Oh.
and hold that.
Hold that.
So we're just going to start right at the top.
Sorry, I
and
didn't
wave,
mean to
no, you're
almost
good.
fire you.
Wave back and
Okay.
forth. Get right on it.
This is
See,
like
it starts caramelizing
this is like
right
in
there.
Ghost when they're making the pottery.
Can you feel it? So get that nice dark colors
Yes.
coming in. Beautiful. Look
More?
at that.
Is that good?
If you're done working here, you can come work for me.
Awesome. I got this.
That's perfect. And then we're going to top it off with some berries. Put some fresh, beautiful berries right in there.
Way too much fun with this.
Blueberries, yeah, it could be dangerous. Blueberries, some blackberries, and some strawberries. Usually, I didn't have any strawberries the rest of this morning.
That's fine.
Still waiting
You
on
brought
our produce
plenty.
truck.
This is fine.
And then we,
mints.
of course, top it off with some fresh mint.
I smell it. Yes, smells good.
No, not better than a fresh mint smell. So you get that out there, and that's our
Creme brulee.
little 5 little hardcore desserts. Those are our core desserts right there. And we can add to it, do some specials here and there. Right now, we still have our banana cream pie on there.
Okay.
It's getting ready to come off this week, but then we'll come into our pumpkin cheesecake for the holidays and going into the Thanksgiving season, which
Pumpkin
is a
cheesecake.
big time for
Yeah,
us.
are you guys, do you guys get busy around that time? You
Yes.
get a lot of folks coming in?
Yeah, last year was our first year open for Thanksgiving Day. This
Oh.
year, we've already bypassed the numbers that we did last year, and we still have 20-some days to go, or 20 days, whatever it is.
Wow.
So we're anticipating a really busy Thanksgiving. So make your reservations if you want to get in. Then leading into December, we're open for lunch, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. It's a very busy time for us.
And you guys are right there in the heart of Virginia
Town
Beach's
Center.
Town Center,
Yep,
up
that's
on
right.
the second floor.
That's right.
And you guys are also well known for your steaks that you've always come on.
Everyone knows our steaks.
Yeah.
These are some of the things we have to show off just to give everybody an idea of what we can do.
Absolutely.
And this is fresh daily. That's hard
Yeah,
to,
well,
hard to
you
come
know,
by.
the only thing left is we're going to have to try it. Hey, back up, back up. Stephanie, got to keep my eye on that, you know, careful. Ruth's Chris Steakhouse is 205 Central Park Avenue in Virginia Beach Town Center, 213-0747. Make your reservations now. You can also go online, ruthschris.com. I guess the only thing left to do is just taste all,
Eat,
5
eat.
of them. So
Nothing
thank
better
you so
at 8
much.
in the morning. No
Great
problem.
job.
Thank you.
A couple weeks ago, we thought fall would never get here, but all of a sudden, it's here. Now is a great time to get your heating system checked out before we get to the cold snap. Here now to tell us why is Louise Gordon, Vice President of Operations at American Mechanical Incorporated. Louise, first of all, welcome back to the Hampton Roads Show.
Thank you.
You know, your heating system is so much, it's like a car. Why would you go years without getting it checked up? Talk about the importance of regular maintenance.
Well, as everybody's beginning to turn their heat on for the season, this is the time to start having those things checked, particularly if you have a gas furnace. Part of our service agreement that we offer our customers includes a carbon monoxide check. And that's very important to make sure there are no carbon monoxide emissions in your home. We had a tragedy here in the Hampton Roads area not long ago with carbon monoxide emissions in the home where people actually died from that. So our service agreement includes this carbon monoxide check to make sure that you have a safe environment and that your heating system is going to work when you need it to. And if you will call American Mechanical now, we will offer you a $20 discount on our service agreement because you heard us on the Hampton Roads Show today.
Talk more about the service agreement, what that means. Is it a twice yearly, once yearly? How does that work?
It is. We check in the spring for the air conditioning season and again in the fall for the heating season. And if we should find that you have need for system replacement, we're an independent trained dealer. We offer some of the best high-efficiency Energy Star equipment that's on the market. This high-efficiency equipment can save you money. Most of the new Train equipment operates at 75% less energy than the older equipment, so you will see a big difference in your heating bills with a new system. And if you should need a new system, we can offer you temporary heat until we can install your new system.
Nice.
And Train also has, through their independent dealers, a 0% 36-month financing deal. So here again, another savings for the homeowner.
Talk about your technicians and your technical staff because they're all well trained and they're very respectful when
We
they come
have
out.
NATE certified. NATE is a nationally recognized organization of trained HVAC technicians. We have NATE technicians on our staff, and each technician continues to get training. One of the reasons we became an independent trained dealer is because of their dealer support and their training for all the technicians. So we're up on the latest equipment.
I know you've heard all the stories out there of people who have let their systems go too long without being checked, and it is true that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Absolutely, and one of the most easiest common things that anybody can do is to change their air filter. You should change them once a month. It keeps everything running at a much higher efficiency.
Okay, not only are you guys the people to go to for your HVAC system, but with Sandy just cruising past the coast and a nor'easter on its way, or here, home standby generators, you're experts in installing that as well.
We are, and we can offer you a package deal today. If you install a new Train system with us, we can give you $500 off that installation. And if you also want a generator, we'll double that offer for $1,000. Just mention you saw us on the Hampton Road Show.
All right, Louise Gordon, thank you so much for coming in. Of course, American Mechanical Incorporated, exceeding customer expectations since 1994. Find out more online at AmericanMechanicalVA.com or give them a call at 428-0651 for 24-hour emergency service. It is getting cold outside, so check your system. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Still ahead on the Hampton Road Show, we're talking turkey with the folks from Bayport Credit Union. Stick around to find out how you can get a free turkey for you and another one for the food bank in exchange for 5 minutes of your time.
Hey now. Welcome back, everybody. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and as we get ready to enjoy all the great food and trimmings, we have Lewis Smith, Vice President of Finance at Bayport Credit Union, here to tell us about a unique opportunity. Bayport always seems to be doing something fun. Lewis, what's going on, and why is it time to talk turkey?
Well, Thanksgiving's just around the corner. It's always a great holiday for us to remember and be grateful for all the things that we have, our family, friends, the elections being over, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So we tried to come up with something that we thought would be a good way of helping the community and having kind of a fun event. So from now until next Friday, November 16th, if you stop by one of our branches and come in and say, I'd like to take the checking challenge, you'll walk out after 5 minutes with a coupon for a free turkey, and then we'll match that donation to the food bank. So it's a great way to help yourself and to help the local community.
So you come in for just a couple of minutes and walk away with a turkey, and one's donated in your name.
Right. Sounds too good to be true, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. What do people have to do to walk out with a turkey? You say a check-in challenge. What does it entail, and how long does it take?
Sure. The nice part about the check-in challenge is it's very simple. You walk in, our people in the branch are going to greet you warmly, and you're going to have a good time just talking with them, and they're going to take a timer, flip it over, and the timer, we have kind of an unusual timer. Instead of the sand going down, it floats up, but it's guarantee you it's not an illusion. It's 5 minutes. If at the end of that you don't feel like that we'd be able to provide you with a checking account that provides value, you just walk out the door. We'll give you a coupon. So we can't give you the frozen turkey directly. We don't keep those in our branches.
That's understandable, that's but right. A coupon's just as good. I mean, and who wouldn't want a free turkey nowadays? Even if they do come in and they're not thrilled with the checking challenge, there's other things you guys can offer as well. I mean, this could be a win-win for anybody who walks in the door.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of one of the things sometimes people want to do is get sort of a financial health checkup, and they'll do that. But just look at this as a great opportunity to come in for 5 minutes, just have a conversation. You're going to get something out of it. You're going to be able to give something to the community. We've partnered with the food bank in a lot of different venues and a lot of different events, and it's a great organization. So it's going to be great for everybody.
Lewis, something tells me that you guys want to hand out a lot of turkeys.
Yeah, exactly. We would be thrilled to hand out a huge amount of turkeys, and we just love to have that opportunity. And hopefully you'll see that it's not like a timeshare, kind of thing where you're locked in for any long period of time. Literally 5 minutes, come in, help yourself, help the community.
Okay, right out there, people are saying, wow, how can I get a turkey? One more time, how can they participate?
So all you have to do, very simply, stop by any one of our branches between now and November 16th, I think it is, that Friday, and walk in, ask for the check-in challenge. 5 minutes of your time, walk out happy. You guys are always planning something at Bayport. Any other plans going on for the holidays? What's on the burner there, Lewis? Well, I know we'll be seeing you guys at City Center coming up with the Face of Fox, and that's always an exciting event right by where we're located in Newport News. There's also a complete list of all the different activities that we're involved in on our website. So without trying to enunciate all of them, you're right, we have a lot going on. And your new location in Virginia Beach, how's that been going? Oh, it's been great. Everybody's excited. It's our Holland Road location. People have really enjoyed, it's been great for us to get to come over and get to be more involved on the south side, and the employees have been happy. It's been a really good opportunity for us. Okay, so all those Virginia Beach people out there, it's the Holland Road section right there next to Mount Trashmore. Go out there, get in line, get your turkey.
It's kind of like the vote. Get out and stand in line. Get your turkey.
There you go.
At Bayport. For more information on the 5-minute checking challenge, just go to any of the 15 locations throughout Hampton Roads, or find out more at bayportcu.org. Lewis, as always, thanks for joining us this morning.
Glad to be here.
Appreciate it.
All right, thank you for that, Chris. Talking turkey. All right, we're in the Buzz Center also talking about your hot topics this morning. The verdict is in, and President Obama has been elected for another 4 years. Voter turnout in Hampton Roads was unprecedented. I mean, folks were just coming out of the woodworks. People were standing in line 3, 4, 5 hours at some places. So we just wanted to know, what was your experience? Like Marcia says, she's sick and saddened. Louisa says, so glad to see so many people exercising their right to vote. It is the most important thing that we can do as citizens of this country. Roseanne says, I wonder why the polling places were so unprepared. The River Oak Church in Chesapeake was well run, and I was the only one. I was the only one there at 10:30. Rachel says, I would be very curious to see the number of repeat voters in 2016. Chanel says she worked the election in Yorktown. The longest wait time there was 45 minutes. Glad to say that many elderly and disabled voters utilized the outside the polls option. That was an issue at some polling locations in Hampton Roads. The elderly and folks who were in wheelchairs had to sit out in that cold and wind. So they were trying to bring them in just to get them warmed up. Tanika says, I'm so proud of my youth. I've heard so many inspirational stories from actions taken by youth to ensure that everyone who wanted to vote could, and not taking no for those who didn't. Jennifer says, obviously it worked. And Mike says, some precincts have hundreds of registered voters. Others have thousands. They all started the day with 2 laptop computers to verify voter eligibility. So I think a lot of people had the idea, hey, we're going to go early. And then they got stuck in those long lines. A lot of folks had to leave for work, and then folks were going to come around the lunchtime and those dinner rushes. But needless to say, folks stayed in line, and Hampton Roads voter turnout was quite awesome in that respect. We're also talking about this lady in Ohio. Her name is Sheena Harden. She's 32. There's video of her online passing a school bus riding up on the sidewalk. And she got caught by the police, and now she was ordered by a judge that she has to wear an idiot sign. Folks on our Facebook are saying that the sign should read what she did, saying like, hi, my name is so-and-so, and I passed a school bus full of children. Needless to say, here's some of your comments. Laura says she completely agrees. She says it was a stupid move on her part. Louisa says, while I think it's a funny and deserved punishment, she's unsure if it is really truly appropriate for a judge's sentence. Is it really professional? Paula says fantastic. Sharon says she agrees, and Melissa says she agrees as well. Lots of comments on that. So thank you all for buzzing in on our hot topics this morning. Sending it over to Chris and Jeremy for pop quiz time.
That's right.
I think a good thing to do would be to make her a crossing guard for a little while, you know, and make her really, honestly, make her really appreciate, you know, the safety and set a good example. Would probably be a good thing.
Maybe so. Maybe really drive her crazy and make her a lunchroom monitor for a week. At an elementary school, that would, that's going over the top, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so Jeremy's here. Pop quiz time.
Let's have a look at it. Here it is, in case you missed it earlier. We've got the clues again. City in Morocco, a very small place, relatively speaking, located on the bay and hard to get there. You kind of need some special equipment to get out there.
That's right. You are throwing some love to the little tiny island of Tangier.
That's right. Tangier Island. That is correct. Hey, they're showing her because, it's
I had some help from Google. But Chris knew it. Chris knew it. So we kind of went together.
I told her to look up Tangier just like that. She said, what?
Tangier, City in Morocco.
Well, if you got today's answer correctly, you will receive a family 4-pack of haircuts from Supercuts. Everybody gets haircuts. We're going to be in touch with you how to claim your prize. And, of course, we post all the winners on our website every afternoon. So just go there to see if you've won. Because we get a lot of folks asking us on Facebook if they've won.
And then you can show all your friends across the country. You can say, hey, go to the
I
website
won.
and show. Hey.
I've been waiting for this moment all morning.
Red
Cheesecake,
pudding,
all of it. All of it. I want all of
brulee?
it. Creme brulee and cheesecake.
All right, you can have it all.
I need to eat right now.
Here we go.
All right, Chef Rick Overbeat from Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Virginia Beach is just dishing up little bite-sized pieces.
That chocolate is exploding, by the way. When you cut it,
it is. Look at that. It's like
ridiculously
melting
good.
out. This cheesecake is
just a tiny piece.
Delicious.
Just a tiny piece.
That's tiny piece.
That's just a tiny piece. Hey, we got a lot of people to thank. We'd like to thank our live audience today from Blessed Sacrament Church. Their concert series this Sunday, 4 o'clock. Bellissima. Go out and check them out. I'd also like to thank Louise Gordon from American Mechanical. Don't forget to get your heating system checked out. And a big thank you to Bayport Credit Union. Don't forget to stop by any of their 15 locations. Get yourself a free turkey 5-minute check-in challenge. Free turkey. Who wouldn't want that?
And yeah, you can't pass that up. You can't pass up these desserts at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Virginia Beach. Chef Rick Overby, thank you so much.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
And make your reservations early for Thanksgiving, right?
Yes, please.
You're just going to dish out. We're going to give our
dishing.
audience some samples.
Yeah, we're just
but
going to
this
keep
is
on dishing.
very, very good.
Can
We'll
we
be
share
here
this
for a
with
while.
the people at home?
Yeah, well,
Come
yeah,
and get
you
it.
can go online. Just go to Ruth's Chris and get it. So
That'd be the
tomorrow's
best one.
I Am Hampton Roads. It's on the Flying Ginsu Brothers. It's a group of 8 local DJs mixing and scratching, so it'll be cool.
Nice.
All right.
See ya.
Tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.